श्री श्री आनंदमयी मात की जय. Question: what proof is there that there is God? Ma. What proof is there that you are? Question: simple. I perceive that I am. Ma. Who is this I? Question: Ma, I do not want to engage in a philosophical discussion. I want to know from you plainly and simply if God is a reality. Ma, yes, God is a reality just as you are to yourself. Question: then what is the nature and form of God? Ma, it is as one desires. As one aspires, so does one attain. He is both with form and without form, with attributes and also without attributes. God manifests himself according to the goal the seeker places before himself. Question: Ma, you say that God is as we want to see him, but he himself must have some form which is his own. Ma, God is what he is. What is he not? He is infinite. You must realize the truth that whatever you tell of him, that he is. Question: Ma, what actually is meant by the term Bhagwan, God? Ma, where nothing is excluded, that is God. Is and is not are both he alone. And again, he is beyond both known and unknown. All is he himself. Question: Ma, please tell what is the difference between Atma, self, and Paramatma, God? Ma, self means God. Both are one and the same. To know the self is to know God, and to know God is to know the self. To realize God is to realize the self, and to realize the self is to realize God. There is no difference whatsoever. Question: is it possible for self, Atma, to exist without the body? Ma, yes, certainly. Atma can exist without the body. It is eternally without a body. Question: what is the difference between Jivatma, individual soul, and Paramatma? Ma, it is like dirty and pure water. Water is the same. When polluted, it is called Jivatma, and when pure, it is termed as Paramatma. Atma, reality, is the same in both. Question: is it really possible to see God? Ma, most certainly. As I see you and you see me, in the same way and even more clearly, God can be seen. Question: is it possible to see God with a particular form? Ma, yes, most certainly. But such vision is never complete and final until God is known substantially. Question: where is God? Ma, where is he not? There is nothing save him. Whatever one perceives is he, the one Brahman without a second. Question: what actually is meant by self or God realization? Ma, self-realization means the realization of the oneness of self as everything. If something is excluded from it, then it is not complete self realization. To attain the self means to attain all. The same is with God. When you attain Him, you attain everything. In this realization, the triad of seer, seen, and seeing does not exist. The triad of observer, observed, and act of observation all are realized as the one whole. Until and unless God is realized in all forms, it cannot be called the real vision of God. Question: then is it that all is God? Whatever we perceive in this world are all the forms of God? Ma: yes, all is God. Whatever is perceived in the world is but various forms of God alone. Question: kindly tell me, when shall I realize God? Ma: God is never unrealized. He alone is. There is nothing except Him. Only you do not know it because there is the veil of ignorance. God is self-illumined, self-revealed. Effort is required only to remove the curtain of separation. Follow the instructions of your Guru, serve him and follow his order without having any kind of unwillingness. Question: what is your opinion about the Devatas, divinities? Ma: this body tells that whatever description of them is given in the scriptures is exactly what their form is like. Question: is it a reality that gods and goddesses appear during worship or meditation? Ma: certainly. One can experience it for oneself. Question: Ma, have you seen God? Ma: of course. God is a constant perception. Then again, who will see whom? All is He alone. There is nothing but God alone. Infinite is He and infinite are His forms. Question: have you seen God with attributes? Sagun Brahma? Ma: what do you think? Question: I do not know. Kindly you explain it to me. Ma: this body is whatever you conceive and say about it. What even you say that I am. Question: in what form do you see God? Ma: as I see you, as you are with me in the same way. Question: to whom do you worship? Ma, laughingly: my own self. Question: upon whom do you meditate? Ma: what is to be meditated upon and what not? It is all beside the question. The self abides in the self. Where are two? Where is duality? Question: but we see you with closed eyes. Certainly then you meditate upon something. Ma: what is with closed eyes, so it is with open eyes. Surely a true statement, He alone. Question: Ma, please tell me your experience. Ma: every experience has its own form, which is determined by one's own dispositions. In such cases, the experiencer remains different or separate from the experience. But there is a stage where there is an identity of the experiencer with the experience. Who will experience and what will be experienced when there is only the one? There is nothing except Him. Question: Mother, What are you in fact? People hold different views regarding you. What have you to say of yourself? Ma, you want to know what I am? Well, I am what you consider me to be, not more or less. Shri Anandamayi Mat ki Jai.